Hello, hi. Just want to kind of show you how Iguana can integrate with Azure. Basically, before you understand how Iguana can integrate with Azure, you need to kind of understand how does the Azure storage account works. Here's the storage account that we have, and typically we're working with two components. One is a file share, where in this kind of file share, the data blob, it is can be directly configured as mounting into the Windows servers as a network drive or share drive. So Iguana can easily drop files or pick up the files from the share drive, acting as a regular from file to file component. Another part is to use the SFTP server. So on the Azure Store account, you needed to create the local user. While you're creating the local user, you also create the SFTP server container. So with this container, you are able to use SFTP protocol to connect with this container storage account, or you can even configure the IAM user accounts to provide the API access. So I'm just do a quick demo for you and to show how this is work. Okay. Basically, if you go to our testing demo part, the network drive has already been configured. They will Azure, as part of you provide Azure file share. It will give you the PowerShell script. Once you run the PowerShell script, and you will be able to mount the network drive to anyone. In this case, it's mounted to Z drive, and you can interact with all this data here. So in this case, I'm gonna just delete most of the files here, so you can see it will be automatically generated right after. Okay, so let's clean up here, and then another part of options is using SFTP server. You can provisioning using FileZilla to test it out and the connections, make sure it's good. Or you can directly go back to the container SFTP here, making sure that all the files are in here already or can access. So with that, let's explore how Iguana can implement. So we have a very quick demo here. This is showing the front translator just to generate HL7 message. And inside the translator here, we show one example using the SFTP protocol, where we can connect to the SFTP and we can read the files from here. The file name is, we call the filter data.hl7. The second part here is to use the API away. So the first thing is when you're connecting with Azure Active Directory, you need to first getting the access token. Once you're getting the access token, you can make any file GET request to actually get in the file. So this is how we're doing that. For more details, I'm happy to, you can get in touch with our support. We can show you how. And then in addition to that, we also have the font file, two file components, where when we set up using the two file components, you could drop the file into the file directory that your net share drives. In this case, we're connecting with our Azure file share directories. At the same time, we're also connecting with SFTP. With the user and password and the port, you will be able to drop the file in both places. Okay, so let's take a quick look and see how this works. So we're starting on this Iguana here, and you can see the message processing. While they're processing here, if you take a look at here, the file was generated and it generated continuously. And while we're generating, if you monitor the file share part, if you go back to here, file share and demo, and voila, you can see all the file has been generated. And same thing if you go back to the container part here, and can see all the file has been generated. That's all. Hopefully you like this demo. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support. Bye.